This week provided a sad lesson for SJSU students. 23-year-old Chi Lam died in the hospital Monday. Another student, 22-year-old Solomon Freeze, is now out on bail, accused of hitting and killing Lam while driving drunk. Hundreds of students gathered near the intersection of 10th and San Antonio Wednesday night. This is where police say Chi Lam was hit and killed by fellow student Solomon Freeze. Police say Freeze was driving home drunk when he ran into Lam. Investigators say after the impact, Freeze continued down 10th Street and crashed into a parked car outside of his 8th Street apartment.
The suspect was booked into Santa Clara County Jail for felony hit and run as well as driving under the influence. He has since posted bail.
You know, Chi was a funny person. He always had a smile on his face, and you know, everything he did was genuine out of his own heart.
Lam was a computer engineering major, getting ready to graduate in the spring. Lam's fraternity put a slideshow together depicting the lost brother. In his honor, several people spoke at the vigil about Lam's warmth and compassion.
You know, obviously we're gonna miss Chi. He's one of the most selfless people I know that I've ever met. He was just always smiling.
Whenever I would go to like a rave, I would always bump into him and he'd have this goofy smile on his face, and that's how I want to remember him.
Some of his friends performed spoken word poems.
The life support that helped you breathe, so I broke down when I heard the news that God had finally set you free, and now you're free.
The vigil ended with a moment of silence. Afterwards, fraternity members invited attendees to leave remembrances to Lam at this makeshift shrine. With the loss of their fraternity brother and friend, Delta Sigma Phi held several fundraisers during the week to support the Lam family. The fraternity set up a booth giving ribbons with the initials CL to people who made donations. Pictures of Lam lined the table, acting as a reminder to students who knew him and as a way for people who didn't to get a sense of who he was. Organizers sold green cupcakes, green being the color of the fraternity, and other desserts the following day. The fundraisers have a target goal of $50,000. By Wednesday night, organizers had already raised $31,000 in honor of their fallen brother, fellow student, and friend. Solomon Freeze is a psychology major. He's charged with felony hit and run and driving under the influence. Live from the newsroom, Marcus Rogers, Update News.